Welcome to GRE Mnemonics video number 73. A quick review of video number 72. A bubble tree is very happy as it helped everybody in different ways. Under bubble, a dinner party is held. Barry, a heavy frog, sang in a deep tone at the dinner party. Under the dining table, the dinner was compressing a mosquito. A magician's graph showed an increase in the atmospheric pressure. It was a pressure egg trick, and it sent the mosquito out of the center into the space orbit. Let's learn and understand today's set of GRE words. Eccentricity. Oddity, departure from that which is stated regular or usual. Deviation from center. Clue, an odd cowboy who sleeps with boots on in the city center. Visualize, a cowboy who lived in the city center had an unusual habit of sleeping with his boots on. Sleeping with your boots on is pretty normal if you are a cowboy, but leaving them on for bedtime in your city apartment shows some eccentricity. Eccentricity is strange, out of the ordinary, sometimes weirdly attractive behavior or dress. Eccentricity goes back to the Greek ekentros, meaning off center. When you describe people as being a little off, you might be talking about their eccentricity or behavior that's a bit abnormal. An eccentricity might be some minor character trait like eating all of the green food on your plate first, or a significant and very obvious characteristic as when you ride a donkey to your suburban school instead of taking the bus. Baste, to cover with melted fat, gravy while cooking. Clue, best marinated dish. Visualize, he enjoyed his best dish, which consisted of grilled marinated vegetables. A chef might baste grilled vegetables with their marinade, or baste roast artificial lab-grown meat with its oily drippings. The technique of basting keeps food from drying out as it cooks. Another meaning of basting is to sew loosely. You might quickly baste the hem of a curtain before stitching it securely in place. The origin of the culinary baste is a bit of a mystery, but the sewing term comes from the Old French bastir, as in construct or sew up. Insipid, lacking flavor or zest, not tasty or dull. Clue, he sipped on a flavorless drink. Visualize, the cowboy was admitted to a hospital to undergo a treatment for his unusual condition, where he sipped on a flavorless drink. Because spices and salts are left out, hospital food is usually considered insipid. Insipid comes from the Latin insipidus, the opposite of sapidus, which means flavorful. The most common use of the word is in a metaphorical sense for dull or flat. Bass, low in tone or compass. Clue, a sea fish played the bass guitar. Visualize, he saw a bass sea fish playing a bass guitar. Bass instruments and singers are in the lowest part of the musical range, like the low rumble of a bass guitar. The word BASS has two main meanings with separate pronunciations. BASS with a high vowel sound like bass ironically refers to very low sounds. Bass instruments and singers are in the lowest part of the musical range, like a low rumble of a bass guitar. If you say BASS with a low vowel sound, it's a type of a fish. The kind of bass doesn't add much to harmony, but is delicious with mashed potatoes. Baton, staff or truncheon for various purposes, as one of a conductor in musical performances, or one transferred by runners in a relay race. Clue, a bat sat on the wooden stick. Visualize, He was watching the Olympics relay event when a bat sat on the wooden stick. A baton is a small stick or rod, like an orchestra conductor uses to direct musicians. A conductor's baton is often made of lightweight wood. There are several types of batons, all of them some kind of stick or club. A relay runner carries and passes a metal or wooden baton to the next runner, and a baton twirler in a parade spins and throws a long metal baton in the air as she marches. Police officers carry batons as well, heavy sticks that can be used as weapons. This is the original meaning of baton, from the Latin bastum, as in stout staff. Let's summarize using this short story. A cowboy who lived in the city center had an unusual habit of sleeping with his boots on. He enjoyed his best dish, which consisted of grilled marinated vegetables. He was admitted to a hospital to undergo treatment for his unusual condition. He now sipped a flavorless drink. In his drink, he saw a bass seafish playing a bass guitar. He was watching the Olympics relay event when a bat sat on the wooden stick. Time for a quiz. Do you remember the word which means oddity, departure from that which is stated regular or usual, or deviation from center? Do you remember the meaning for the word base? Do you remember the word as well as the meaning associated with this mnemonic? We hope you got all three of them right. In case you haven't, feel free to watch the video again. Let us know about your experience here till we meet next with the next set of GRE words. Thank you.